Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Otter plays Blockheads. And in this episode we're sailing miserably across an endless sea. So yes, this particular ocean, it's gigantic. Well, I'm not gonna say it's gigantic. There's way bigger than this. But oceans require so much time to traverse. Like if I go swimming, it's way longer in this. And so far, the boat is the quickest way to traverse sea. The only faster thing that I can think of at the moment is really just the what's it called? The actual jetpack. Yes, and I'm gonna try and explain to you guys what I want to do in terms of getting there, getting to the end game and stuff like that. Right now I have a lot of storage that needs sorting out though, so yeah. I guess. Okay, you know what? Let's just start. To get the jetpack, we need ourselves. Okay, here's the jetpack. We need ourselves carbon fiber wings, a jetpack chassis, 2 jet engines, and 10 fuel. Jetpack chassis is here. Carbon fiber wings are here. Jet engines are down in the metal workbench, and okay, so both of these require carbon fiber, and this needs titanium. And then the jet engines require the same amount. They need both titanium and carbon fiber. And then we come down here to the refinery. We get carbon fiber from epoxy and carbon fibers. Epoxy is made from raw resin. Raw resin is made from oil. Carbon fibers are also made from raw resin and coal. Fuel is required for jetpacks, and it also requires oil. Have I confused you guys yet? Okay, so what I'm trying to say is everything in the jetpack very simply boils down to oil and titanium. Titanium is slightly harder to acquire because we can't farm it except through the sieve, and the sieve requires tons of grinding. Actually, let's be honest here, so does mining, which is the alternative way of getting ourselves titanium. So there's that. And okay, I'm just gonna wait for him to sleep first. So it's oil. So we need oil and we need titanium, and titanium is something else, but oil is most easily acquired or most efficiently acquired through the press, and you can get 2 oil for flax seeds or sunflower seeds. These are very much farmable. They're very easily farmable at that, and honestly, we're gonna farm those, okay? And another thing that we need is gems, which unfortunately need to be found in the world. I'm not sure exactly if we can get those in any other. So yeah, that's what we need to do. And a couple more things I plan to do. Once I get the jetpack, I'm gonna try and fly around, find some sky islands, get to the top of the world. But apart from finding a sky island, I would also like to go down into the depths of the earth, to the bottom of the earth actually, to be most accurate. And there is where the cave trolls, or the cave trolls, that's where they are. Oh, I'm just saying donkeys at this point in time, I'm sorry. So I'd like to find the lair of a cave troll, and I'd like to get some ice armor, which is what you get from them. Let's see, what else can I find in this game? I don't think there's much else. We found the 4 poles. I mean, I guess we could gear up slightly, but not as much as, like, yeah, not really that much. I don't think there's much else apart from that. So yeah, that's the progression of the game that I'm going for. But at this point in time, let's focus on this, because this is a mess. All right, these chests are filled with junk that I do not need and cannot keep. As in, I have no idea how to organize this. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna try and first of all clear out inventory, and we're gonna try and work out some kind of organization system. So I think what we'll do is we'll have 1 row or 1 column for plants and that kind of stuff, and their byproducts, and we're gonna have a single chest for food. And then for metals and stone, there's gonna be one, and then we're just gonna leave the rest empty. We're gonna have to save some chests though. Okay, let's actually start with the organic ones, which means that we have to take out anything that's not organic, or you know, not plants, stuff like that. We have to take that out of here. This also needs to get out. Let's put the apples in, and I'm gonna order them very specifically. Let's actually comb through the rest of the chests for apples. Okay guys, I think I'll try and work out some stuff, and I will be back in a moment. Welcome back everyone, and I've gotten stuff done. So, oh, he just dropped some stuff, yeah. Alright, so as you can see, I've actually organized the storage, and it is looking slightly obtrusive with the signs. I did not know that they actually covered that much space. But yeah, so first of all, we have plant drops over here, and I actually got myself a coffee cherry from one of the Blockheads meditating. We've also got some kelp, coconuts, lime, prickly pears, stuff like that. So these are the organic stuff that we're not gonna get very often, or like yeah. So over here we have we have the apples like you saw in the last clip, and we also have the carrots. So that's a lot of carrots. I've mostly been farming carrots since this series began, because like they're super easy to farm, and like they honestly they get you a lot, so they're the main food source of this world. Yeah, and as you can see, we've got a full field again, and I can just harvest this and probably get another stack. Yep, like, okay, it's not a full stack, but like, man, that is a lot of carrots. And that's why we have so many carrots, because they yield because they're a great crop, you know. They're a really great crop, and I forgot how I got them. How do you get? Oh, I found a couple around here. So yeah, they're the optimum food source for me, and I'm just gonna deposit some of them in here. And over here we have some flax seeds and some flax. This is pretty full, which means that we can maybe go do some stuff with it. Make some linen clothing, or make a whole ton of oil with this, definitely. So each stack of these will give 2 stacks of oil. And how much oil do we need? We need ourselves 10 oil for each of these, and like a whole lot more in any case. So like, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of grinding, so that's gonna be a real pain to do. And down here we have ourselves wheat, corn, tulip stuff, and sunflower seeds. So all of these plant drops, we'll actually have a storage place over across the ocean over here. Maybe underground. I think underground would be the best way to do it, because like we have more space there, and we'll actually get resources from doing it. So over here we have mob drops. That's yak horns, yak shavings, leather, fur, worms, shark jaws, raw fish, poison, dodo meat, and dodo feathers. I've never bothered to cook these out, because again, I have tons and tons of carrots. Okay, so this entire chest is going to be reserved for eggs. As you can see, it says eggs down there, and clothing and dye. So like clothing, dye. Over here we have dirt and stuff. So dirt, flint, clay, things made from clay, black sand, and gravel. And then food items, so bread, pizza, and the stuff that we need to make that kind of stuff. And then we have like metal products. Okay, so that's there. And then down here we have wood and craftable items, so stuff like linen. And then we have light sources, or stuff made in the campfire. And then fishing rods, just random stuff. and made out of wood and all that kind of stuff. Over here we have metals, so as you can see, metals, I labeled that down there. And then up here we have valuables, so gems, rainbow essence, all this kind of stuff. And up here we have ourselves marble and limestone and stone and sandstone, crushed limestone, stone related things. And up here, this is more or less completely reserved for stone. Down here we have some random block section, a random block section, because I'm not sure where to put those. And I've labeled all of these with signs, which are kind of troublesome because you can't put them next to each other. Like, you can't put them here and here. It just doesn't work. Well, in any case, that is actually the storage system done. Basically, a lot of this kind of stuff that I've been getting is just for meditating, because like it gives you tons of cool stuff. So that's great, and you can see it's much more organized. My inventory is no longer clogged up with stuff. All right then, boats. Where's the boats? Yeah, there's the boat. We've got the boat, and we're gonna embark over to the other side. I'll see you guys there. Welcome back, everyone, and I've set up some stuff over here. Most importantly, the compost bin. So we're gonna use compost to plant our stuff so that they don't die. And I think there's a lot of things we can make compost with, and all of them are like plant stuff and basically organic stuffs that we can use to make these. And the one that I think I'm going to go for is actually flax. Now, I'll be farming flax seeds for oil anyway, so if I flax, that means, and I'll get lots of flax for that. And the thing with flax is I'm not really going to be using it for anything, since I'm moving on to leather clothing. I'm not going to use linen clothing, so I'm not going to be using linen, so I'm not going to be using flax. And flour, which is the other thing that needs linen, isn't really useful, or I'm not using it because I have another source of food. So yeah, we're gonna be using flax as our compost fuel. I keep mispronouncing fuel. And we're gonna be using that to make compost, and it's gonna create compost for us. We're gonna plant stuff on it, and everything's gonna be great. Now the kiln I have here so it can make glass, which is one of the materials that we're gonna use to actually make this tower. Okay, I need to explain. So over here, I've cleared out a large piece of land, and this land is gonna be used for a flax farm, and it's gonna be a gigantic skyscraper that stretches all the way up to the sky, and it's gonna go down as well. And we're gonna be farming flax and flax seeds for oil and compost, and there's going to be a storage system down here. Now the two main materials for that are glass, and there's also going to have to be some plaster in it, because plaster is basically concrete, and this is going to be looking quite modern, so I like it to be, I like to have plaster and glass right here. So that's what we have, and those are for building materials. And we're going to have ladders throughout the entire thing to very simply like get between levels, because this is going to be really high, and we're going to stack them up in levels. And over here we have a press to create oil. I don't think, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see, is there anything? I don't think there's really anything else that I really need, except maybe crushed limestone, so I might want to upgrade this. Very simply, there's a lot of things that I need to upgrade and make better and craft and grind for. It's gonna take a lot of grinding to get everything done, is my point. So yeah, I guess I actually probably should go get some resources, and I think I'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everyone, and I have gotten myself some resources, and we've got some sand and some plaster, and those are the, well, I'm not gonna say two main materials, but we're gonna be using glass and we're gonna be using plaster. So those are the two main materials, and we're gonna be coloring that plaster black with this black paint that we have, because oil is black and it just makes sense, right? So the building is gonna go here. It's gonna go quite tall. Well, probably not that tall. And it's gonna go into the ground, and we're gonna have a storage system for our our flax seeds and our flax down there. And we're gonna be building. We're not gonna be building that in this episode because actually we have run out of time. So this is gonna be the end of the episode. Thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you really enjoyed this video, you want to see me building this skyscraper and more crazy stuff in the Blockheads series, then don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss one of my videos. Thank you all for watching again, and oh, a gold coin, that's pretty cool. I get distracted so easily. And see you in the next episode.